Hi there, my name is Karnan, and I'm going to be talking about our contact page and our home page and the code that was done behind for both of them. As you can see over here, our contact page, it's very simple. This is where you can fill out your name, your email, and send us a little text message or a little description on what you want to reach us out about on and stuff like that. Like, very simple stuff. And now let's move on to the coding that was done behind the contact page. So as you can see at the very top, I start with the basic HTML structure and set the language to English. And then in the head section, I include three important resources, and they are Bootstrap, Font Awesome, and the custom style.css file. As you can see, the Bootstrap handles all the layout, spacing, and form styling, while Font Awesome will be used later in the project for icons. As you can see, the custom CSS file is where I define things like a background color or any extra styling I want. Now let's jump into our body. As you can see in the body, I apply a class called contactBG, which comes from our style.css file. I also use bootstraps like bootstrap classes like deflex, justify content center, and align item center to position the cards in the exact center of the screen vertically and horizontally. Inside the card, I added our custom website logo, as you can see over here. The logo has rounded corners to match the clean aesthetic of the site. Below the logo, I added the page title, Contact Us, and a short paragraph giving context to the user. The form itself includes three fields: the username, their email, and the message box. Each one uses Bootstrap form styling to stay consistent with the rest of the site. At the bottom of the form, there are two buttons: a send button, which for now is only front end and doesn't send data anywhere, and a back to home button that links users back to the main page. And then finally, you can see here at the bottom, I have included a Bootstrap JavaScript bundle, which allows any Bootstrap component like models or drop downs to function properly. So this was the coding that was done behind for the contact page. So let's jump back to our home page. So as you can see, this is our home page, and let's talk about how we did it to how the coding was done for this home page. So let's jump back into our code over here. So now this is our home page. So this home page, which acts as a landing page of the website. As you can see at the top of the Bootstrap, there's a font awesome and the style.css file. As you can see, the body uses a class called homebg, which comes from our style.css file, and I use Bootstrap Flex utilities to center everything vertically and horizontally on the screen. The main content is the card placed at the center of the page. Inside the card, I display a custom-made logo, which has rounded corners for modern look. Under the logo, there's a welcoming page that introduces the task manager and explains what the website does. And then as you can see below the text, I included two buttons: a Get Started button that directs the user to the task page where all the crude functionality happens, and a Contact Us button that links to the contact page. Overall, the goal of the homepage is to provide a clean first impression and guide the users towards the main features of the site.